Hi everyone, Mike here. I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about transferring and uploading your items that are for sale on eBay to Bonanza. Now, um, you're able to upload large numbers of products in a few minutes. The process that you take uh, takes a few minutes, but it does take a few hours for the system to actually import the items from eBay. Now, if you're not extremely familiar with this marketplace, I would say go spend a few minutes reading about it. It's actually looking pretty good. I guess it's one of the newer marketplaces. It's definitely not, eBay or Amazon or Etsy, but it is growing. It's kind of taken over slowly, and I'm liking it so far. So, in addition to being able to directly upload and sync your products from Printful, you're able to import items from eBay, you're able to import items from Etsy, Shopify, and even Amazon. So right now we're going to be talking about eBay, and like I said, it will take a few minutes and it is pretty amazing. So first you log in, of course, go to home, edit booth, and then import items from eBay. It's as easy as that. There's a button, click on it, and it will bring you to this page. Now, all you have to do is connect to your eBay account. So go ahead and click on that. And again, I'm going to go through this fairly quickly because I know that you're able to pause this, but then again, as you're doing this, it won't take you that long. So as you get to this page, like I said, connect your eBay account to your Bonanza store. It will bring you to this page. Basically, you're just signing in and you're giving permission to Bonanza to do certain things, which is, as you can see here, you're granting the application access so that they can import and view and transfer your information from your store. Now, again, if you really want to go through this in detail, I would say, read their policy, read I guess the agreement overall. But if you're just going through this quickly, hit agree, and it will bring you to this page. Now, this is an interesting page because it gives you a few options. It basically asks you, you know, what are the import settings? So as you can see here, it can remove certain items. It can import new items only. You can play around with the price, so you can discount price, for example, by a certain percent, so that it's a little different from eBay. You can import auctions without buy it now price. So there's a bunch of different options that you can do, and that you can select as you're going through this. If you just want to leave it as is, it will transfer over items that are still up for sale, and where you don't, for example, it doesn't have the same title as any live items that you have on Bonanza. So the reason I feel that the way that I explained it is a little confusing, so I'll just explain that a little bit. So in my case, for example, the first transfer that I've done, or the upload, was I imported all of my items from Etsy because that was I felt that those were the cleanest listings, that those were probably the best selling listings. So I already imported close to 1,000 items before I went through these steps and imported items from eBay. So because when I upload items to eBay and Etsy, I will use the same titles. And if you're going through the Printful integration, you know what I'm talking about, because you can do, for example, one upload and then sync the listings from your eBay store directly to Etsy. So for example, in my case, I will have the same title, same description, same pictures, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm talking about here. So if you're importing items from eBay, it will not import any items that have the same titles. Anyways, once you get through this, hit start your eBay import, and then it will start working. Now, the next step actually surprised me. I wasn't expecting it, and it was a very pleasant surprise. So as you can see here, I had, like I said, close to 1,000 items that I imported from Etsy, and it's basically telling me here that that my import was requested, and again, it took a few hours to completely upload. Now, here's the most interesting, the pleasant surprise that I was talking about. It was this. It imported my feedback from eBay. And as you can see here, I have close to 1,000 reviews and 4.9 user feedback. So on eBay, for example, my store has 100% positive feedback because I only have 17 negative ones out of 1,000. So and again, they're very old. So on eBay, it wouldn't matter that much. But what this has done is it's given me a rating on this marketplace that would take me probably years to get by selling a large number of items. So it does explain here that that it is all feedback, that on Bonanza currently is 0 because I have no sales yet. But what's important is that the feedback is here, and as you can see, in my case, it's almost perfect feedback. So now what this tells any potential buyers is that a store like this is trustworthy, that there is history behind it, and that the reputation is very positive, as you can see here, on other marketplaces. So this to me was probably the best feature out of all of this. After a few hours, I logged back in and I checked the status of my listings, and they were all uploaded without any problems. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Just in summary, I want to say that uh, Bonanza has really surprised me with their import ability. Like I said, Etsy was seamless. eBay, as you can see here, will take a few minutes. Again, if you have a Shopify store, if you have an Amazon store, uh, they have the option to accept those listings. And like I said, it saves you, if we were talking a year or two ago, it would have saved you weeks, if not months of work if you were doing it manually and actually listing products for sale one by one. That's about it. I'm curious. Like I said, I'm just starting out with Bonanza. I have no sales. I might spend a few bucks running some ads. I'm gonna get familiar with the marketplace in general. But if you have sold on Bonanza, I'm very curious. Let me know if you have any tips and tricks. Maybe leave a comment down below for anybody else that's interested. Because like I said, this sounds very exciting to me. I'm very curious about it, and we'll see what happens and if any sales come in. As always. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave a comment down below. Thanks.